Hello everyone. So the last time I did this, I did the wrong week. So I did slide 4, number 3 and 4 from week 9. But the questions, or the people that were asking me about this, asked about about week 10. So I'm doing it for week 10. Okay, so the first one, let me just get into my little thing here. First one that I'm gonna do is right here. Okie dokie. And okay, just making sure my pen works. So first thing that I usually do is I look at these numbers. Okay, so let me back up for a second there actually. Remember with our exponents, when we multiply something with exponents, so we have 10 to the something and 10 to the something, right? When we multiply those, we can, we can add their exponents, okay? So that's why I was saying the first thing I do is I look at this, and I say, okay, we're going to end up with something times 10 to the something, okay? Those lines represent our somethings, and we'll fill them in a second. So first I look at this and I say, we're going to be able to add those exponents, -4, and we can say plus 8. Okay, -4 plus 8 equals 4, right? So we can fill this blank in now to the 4. Okay, so next, now I'm going to erase this. And now let's look at these. Now we can just say 5.3 times 1.01. And if you do that on your calculator, now we can fill, so let me just write that up here. 5.3 times 1.01 equals 5.353. If I did it right. So now we can fill this one in here. We can say 5.353 times 10 to the 4th. And what this literally means, I'm going to write it down here again. Okay, 5.353. Okay, what this means is this positive 4 here means that we are going to take this decimal place and move it to the right 4 places. 1, 2, 3, and one more trailing 0, 4. Okay? So when we do that, now take this away too, and I'm going to say, look, there's the comma just to make it look prettier. So this number here literally means 53,530. Okay? So this is the answer then that I believe it's looking for, okay? Right there. So hopefully you guys got that, or at least understand how to get that now. Okay, now let's go, I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna go through the next one, number 4. It's the same process, but a little bit different just because it's division. So if you can hear my children in the background, they're playing with Play-Doh, and apparently it's cleanup time, so they're singing the cleanup song. So we're going to do number 4 now, and I'm going to start the same way. I'm going to do these. And since it's division, so with multiplication, we added the exponents. The -4 and the 8, we added those. So division is like the opposite of multiplication, right? So we will do the opposite with the exponents. Instead of adding, we will subtract them. So now we're going to say -8, and we have -6. But remember, we're going to be subtracting a -6. So it's tempting at first to say, okay, -8 minus 6 equals, right? But that's not it. It's -8 minus -6. And just in case you've forgotten, anytime you have a something minus a negative number, that's the same as saying plus a positive number. This is plus, not there, okay? So that's the same thing. If it's a double negative, then it's a positive. It's kind of like if you said, I'm not hungry, then you are hungry, right? I don't not like bacon means that I do like bacon, and I do, just in case you're wondering. Okay, so back to this right here, okay? I just pulled over here, I pulled over the -8 and the -6, so we're going to get -8 plus 6, which is 2, right? -2, right? Okay, so we're going to have something times 10 to the -2. All right, let's see what that something is going to be. So next, I'm erasing this stuff. Next, I'm going to go over here, and I'm just going to say 1.8 divided by 6, and that, if I did my math right, is 0.3. Okay, so what you have here is 0.3 times 10 to the -2. But I'm going to move that up, 0.3 times 10 to the -2. Okay, so I'm just moving that up. But the thing is, this looks kind of weird, being 0 point something times 10 to the -2. So remember what this actually literally means is that, remember when we did the positive, when we had the, what was it? +4, when we had something that was times 10 to the +4, right? And we moved the decimal place here, we moved it to the right. So when we have a negative exponent like that, we're going to take it and move it to the left. So what this is literally going to mean, we're going to move it 2 places. 1, 2. Okay. So now we have 0.003. Well, we started out with 0.3. So it just makes it a little bit neater looking. If you look on here, you kind of notice 5.3, 1 point something. Those are just numbers, 3.7, 2.5. It's kind of nice to have a number other than 0 in front of the decimal. So, okay, so let me show you what we can do then. We can just move it over 1, right? We'll make it 3.0 times 10 to the, so we had 10 to the -2, and then we needed to move it over 2 places, right? Now we moved it over 1 more, so we're going to have to change that to -3. In order to get it all the way over to here, right, now we have to move it 3 places instead of just 2. Do you see that? So, the best answer, I would argue, is right here. 3.0 times 10 to the -3. All right. So let me know if any of you have any other questions, and also feel free to use the math help, the math tutors online. They are ready to help people, and they can chat. And you, if you're on campus in Rexburg, you can go into the math help center, or the whatever they call it. And anyway, I hope that helps.